Here's Jackson. And this is going to be intercepted. Joe Hayden, the veteran, with a pick. So how about that for a momentum switch?
We're in the fourth quarter, and it's a tie game. You've got to take care of the football here. Now their opportunity to take the lead right out the window, and everything is flipped in the other direction.
And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. They need to get this around the 40 on the other side to get into field goal range. Look at the clock, a decent amount of time here in a tie game. What do?
No panic situation at all. They've got to get a couple of chunk plays, pick up nice bits of yardage.
Target the sidelines?
Target the sidelines because you want to get out of bounds and make sure that clock stops. Because if the clock stays running, that makes things that much tougher for you. It can always bleed out on you.
Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete. Juju Smith-Schuster, the intended receiver. But it's going to be second down. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Here's Roethlisberger. He'll get that one complete to Connor. The Steeler first down on the pickup of 11 yards.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you just swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
I got it. Watch tight end. Watch tight end. Tight end's right. Tight end's right. Hey.
Roethlisberger to throw. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Pernell McPhee, always a threat to find the QB, and he gets to him there. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop him with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. So now 20 yards to go on second down after the sack. Work to be done. Throwing now is Roethlisberger. And he's got his man, the tight end, McDonald. The Steelers signal for the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds showing on the clock. The Ravens bring out an extra defensive back here on third. Now it's Roethlisberger. That's complete to his running back, Connor. And he gets this only to the 44-yard line. Not near enough to keep the drive alive. And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left. So on now for the field goal try, Chris Boswell. And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left. So on now for the field goal try, Chris Boswell. This from Tom Dempsey range here. And this kick is not going to be close. It's well short, well right to boot, and still nothing on the scoreboard. It remains a scoreless tie. It's a little teaching moment here. Overtime rules. Remind us how this goes, partner.
Okay, so in the past, we had sudden death. First team to score wins, but no longer. Now, if the team receives the ball, scores a touchdown, they win the game. If they kick a field goal, though, or don't score, the other team gets a possession. And after both teams get a possession, then we're into sudden death. First team to score wins the game.
Nothing between these two teams for 4 quarters. Here we go to begin overtime. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Pittsburgh's offense now heading back out onto the field. They control their own destiny here. They have the football in overtime. Obviously, a touchdown would win it.
And I think teams around the league are still adjusting to the idea of going downfield, scoring a touchdown wins the game, because they were used to just going downfield and trying to get in field goal range to win a game. Still having to make that transition. Let's face it now, the ones who are doing it best know they need to go down, attack, put the ball in the end zone, and not leave it up to a field goal and give the other team a chance.
Yeah, as we said, they control their own destiny now. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. Ben leaves to counter on the draw. And not much there. Maybe a yard up to the 24.
Whenever we talk about the best strong safeties, one word constantly comes up, and that's instinct. Being able to diagnose run or pass and make the appropriate moves.
He crashed down hard there. He was ready for that running play.
Here we go.
And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively. First throw in overtime now for Roethlisberger. And he will be hit from behind and run over. Wow. McPhee picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. And, partner, it's safe to say that the secondary really contributed to that sack.
Yeah, nickel set, 5 defensive backs. They covered everything. Nowhere to go with the football. But my question is, why didn't he throw it away?
Here's Jordan Berry now, on for a very important punt here in overtime. On the return is Jones.
Good work, boys. Let's go.
One overtime. How about 2? We need another. We're still even. We'll switch sides and have that 2nd overtime in just a moment. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Their defense did its job, got the stop. All they need is 3, and this is over.
Couldn't have done much else other than score themselves and end it. But they turned it back over to them, and now all they need is a field goal to win the game. An excellent job by the defense. Can the offense finish things off?
And part 1 is done, now part 2. Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10.
Watch the shit.
They run. It's Mark Ingram. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Now another timeout called for by the offense. They'll be down to just 1 remaining as we step aside here in overtime. They'll throw on first down with Jackson. It's brought in here by Willie Snead. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. 16 yards on that one at a Raven first.
Well, coaches always talk about finding balance on offense. I don't think you get much more balance than this. Big-time run, Big-time pass.
A 1-2 combination. Looked pretty good.
How about that? Let's see if they can continue to take that kind of a punch, though.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Jackson now off the bootleg. Rolling to his left. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. It'll be their 2nd and final timeout, remember, here in overtime. We'll be back. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Ingram. And, he's going to be brought down by the face mask. Here come the flags. This is going to get him a first down.
Defense.
In overtime, you have to be smarter than that.
A personal foul just can't happen. Have to have poise.
And now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage. After the penalty, it's Ingram. And if there was a lane there, it closed up quickly as he stopped for no gain. 2nd down. So the OT clock hits 0, and we're still not done. We'll switch sides and need at least one more OT to decide it after this. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Here's Jackson to throw. Got him in. It's Brown. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Now another timeout called for by the offense. They'll be left with just one remaining here at OT. Jackson from the shotgun. It's complete to Snead. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. Nice job defensively to hold him to 4, and now it's 2nd and goal. Well, right now, every little bit of yardage helps. They're obviously well within his range. It's just about keeping the football and getting in the right spot.
Know your kicker. As you mentioned, get it to the right spot, the place that he wants to kick it from. And if you do decide to throw the football, it either goes to your team or no one. It's the only kind of throw you make.
It's a loss of 4. Now 3rd down.
I don't think there's any doubt that if it's me, I'd be really cautious about continuing to call this play because you got to know. Defenders, if they get a free shot at the QB, they want to take it, and they want to take it big.
And they got it there on the option play for a loss. Now from back at the 9 after that last play, this is 3rd and goal. From the gun, Jackson. And he is in for the score. And it is absolute stunned silence here as they win it on the road in overtime. Partner, a great game that we got to see and making it extra special. Not only did I get 4 quarters with you in this one, I got some overtime, a little whipped cream on top.
Look at you, trying to make this whole thing palatable.
I just want you to pay for my meal later.
You really just wanted 4 quarters what you wanted, but how much fun was that? We had that type of a game where we got us to overtime, and then we get the dramatic ending to finish things off as well. What a game.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. With that, we sign off from Heinz Field.